Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share some tips that help me learn Vishnu Sahasranaama. You may want to learn Vishnu Sahasranaama for religious purpose, for spiritual purpose, or for the beauty of Sanskrit language. Step number one is to learn pronunciation. So read the Sahasranama shlokas from the book, preferably a printed book, regularly. Familiarize yourself with the text and a pronunciation. Also, there are many audio versions available on the YouTube, and you could take help of any of those. You may also download an app that can help you learn the verses and read it wherever you are. But however, the printed version should be your first preference. Just so I can understand the whole text of the Sahasranama and learn all the pronunciations, in the beginning I used to read all the shlokas starting from Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnu until the whole Falashruti. Okay, so but however, it takes quite a bit of time, maybe 30 to 40 minutes if you are a bit slow in the beginning. So, in my second step, I just wanted to focus on 107 shlokas, which are 1000 names of Lord. So, at once, 107 verses seemed pretty daunting to me. So, I followed divide and conquer approach. So, I learned verses from 1 to 50. At this time, I would just read verses from 1 to 50, attempt to memorize, dedicating about 20 minutes a day. Occasionally, if time permits, you could read the following verses beyond 50. At this time, I was trying to figure out maybe there is some pattern or there could be some link from one shloka to the other that I could use to remember better. But turns out there is no such hint or any of that rule or anything of that sort I could use. So the only way I thought I could learn is just by practice, the regular repetition, practice, everyday practice as much as you can, and focus as much as you can. So that is the only way for me to learn. Step 3. At this stage, I intended to learn shlokas from 51 to 107. If time permits, I would read verses before 50. But my main goal is to memorize verses from 51 and 207. So again, the same approach. However, don't worry about verses 1 to 50 at this time. Uh, if you ever think that you have forgotten one or more from previously learned, don't worry about it. We will get to that later. Step 4. In here, uh, try to remember all the verses that you have learned so far. So you may think that you're a bit out of practice from learning verses 1 to 50, but don't worry. So you will still be able to remember some of it. So at first you won't be able to recall them all. So you use a printed book wherever you need to. You can just look at the book and then try to memorize it further from there. Step 5. So at this time what I did was I marked the verses 10, 20, 30, etc. until 100 on the book, and also I try to remember which verses they are. So this can help you progress smoothly and can keep you focused if you are chanting without referring to a book. So sometimes I'm chanting in my mind, but I would get lost and I wouldn't know from where to start. So at this time, I found that this is helpful. So I can kind of start from maybe verse 20th or 30th and so on. Depending upon how much time you are able to invest in each of these steps, you will be able to successfully chant maybe in 6 months or 1 year or couple of years. So in my case, I took about 3 years to learn and memorize the all 107 verses. I hope this helps. There is certainly difference when you learn the Sanskrit shlokas as a kid versus as an adult. So as an adult, I thought that I took whole lot of time. So as a kid, if I chanted this on regular basis, I might not have taken so much time. But however, those tips helped me, and I'm really thankful that it did.